Hello there, Aries. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your full moon reading in the sign of Aries for October 13th, 2019. This is a very special one coming up for you in particular because it is the full moon of the year that is in your sign. So you will definitely be feeling this one probably more than most other signs will. A few quick notes to get out of the way. First, of course, this is a general reading, will not resonate with every single Aries out there. So whatever messages do resonate with you, go ahead and take those in. If they don't feel right for you, then just chuck them on out. There's a lot of Aries out there, and we can't read for every single one of you all at once. And also, this is mostly going to pertain to Aries Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So if you have your moon sign in a different sign, you may want to check out that reading as well. So this is going to also be for all Aries cross watchers. You all are very, very welcome to join us as well. And so if you're interested in a personal reading with me, all that info is in the description box. And I also am going to list links to all the cards that I use in my reading in case you're interested in seeing more about those, if you are interested in doing readings for yourself or for others. So first, astrologically, let's start out with the big zodiac wheel here. So Aries, you are the first sign of the zodiac. And so the house that you rule in this wheel is that first house that's right here, actually. That's where your house is. So Aries is first house, first sign, and the motto for Aries is I am. So the first house and your sign are both very much about self-identity, how you identify, what you identify with. So astrologically, Aries, this is going to be a very powerful full moon because it comes into your natural universal first house, which is your house. It's in your sign. It's going to reveal a lot to you about your identity, your place in the universe, because for Aries natives, that is always something that you're questioning, asking, seeking from the day you're old enough to ask it is, what am I doing here? What is my purpose? How do I identify myself? How do I present myself? Who am I in essence and in my core? So this is going to be very powerful. You're going to feel it very strongly. Saturn and Pluto, both traveling in Capricorn and now both moving direct, are going to be squaring that moon sign that day. So this is also a very passionate moon and a very deep moon, which is going to reveal a lot about you to yourself, any of your insecurities, any past rejections, any past pain, any kind of baggage that needs to be let go of. It's time to put it down, Aries. You're going to feel that. If you weren't really sure what it was that was kind of on your nerves or bothering you, kind of itching you in your mind or in your soul, it really becomes revealed. It's very, very powerful. Not always the most comfortable feeling, but it is very important for your personal development going forward. So the other wonderful thing, though, that is happening with that full moon is that the planet Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, it's a very beneficial, optimistic, lucky planet, is making a positive trine aspect to that full moon on that day. And so this brings it a lot of luck, a lot of natural optimism, a kick of prosperity and abundance and, expansion that is very beautiful. So at the same time that you're dealing with, unearthing and digging deep into those sensitive emotions and, revealing and releasing all of that baggage, all that accumulated garbage that you emotionally don't need or want anymore, there is this beautiful energy coming from Jupiter at the same time, which is going to be very, very positive. So it's a very interesting thing where I feel like, in a way, it's time to release the old and negative and let the new and the brighter and the happier stuff come on in. It's a very nice full moon. So let's go ahead and start by pulling. I'm going to do some 3 major cards. We're going to do a major arcana, an energy oracle card, and a spirit animal card. And these are just going to give me 3 major themes for you and your energy around this full moon in your sign. Dear Jesus, dear divine beings of light, dear angels, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign of Aries as we do their reading for the full moon on October 13th, 2019. Please guard their energy as well as mine throughout this session. and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. Okay, Aries, this is a strong card for you. Very powerful High Priestess coming through. So this is all about that inner intuition, inner secrets, inner mysteries from the divine. So not a surprise that that's coming through for you, because I think that you're in a very powerful place right now. And this full moon is definitely going to reveal some hidden things. You know, that moon is always about the subconscious. The sun sign is about what we're more aware of in our waking world. But that moon sign is what's deeper and more, you know, mysterious. And that's what's going on and kind of driving what we want inside. And so the better we get to know that, the more we are, you know, powerful and capable of manifesting it. So let's bring forth a spirit animal card and see which one of these is strongest for you with this full moon. Ooh, like I said, Aries, look at the ladybug came up, the good luck. Like I said, that Sagittarius energy, that Jupiter energy, trining that full moon in Aries for you. So this is a really beautiful confirmation that this is, you know, bringing some lucky energy your way. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. So yeah, this has got your color on there, Aries. Red, I always think about being associated with Aries energy. And I love that it says to let go of worry, because to me, with that Saturn square to the moon, yeah, there's that letting go of worry, letting go of the baggage and choosing to be happy instead of getting down and bogged down in what's passing away. Okay, so let's pull up one of the energy oracle. This is a new deck. It's a relatively new deck for me. I haven't been working with it super long, but I really, really love it. It's beautiful. The messages are gorgeous, and so I'm excited to start working with this one more. Oh, one flew out for you. There you go. Angel of Strength came through, Aries. So I think of Aries as being very strong, it's Mars ruled. It's very powerful, fiery, courageous. And so there she is with that lion spirit for you, which is your other fire sign trine. So what a gorgeous card. This also to me says, this reminds me of the Strength card in the tarot, which is all about, you know, spirit balancing with your inner, you know, it's like your inner spirit is balancing with your human nature. So that can definitely point to that as well. And it also points to you embracing your strength and courage in a way that maybe you hadn't really been doing in the recent past. So let's pull some Moonology cards. I'm going to do past, present, future around this moon energy, because our last full moon, Aries, that was last month in Pisces. And so that was a very, very spiritually deep moon for you. It would have really opened up a whole lot of things in your soul, in your imagination, and all of that. So let's see how stepping into your power right now is going to affect you. These moon cycles, many times you'll feel really last for that 30-day period until the next full moon. But sometimes if they really hit you on a powerful level, you may even feel that reverberation until 6 months after, when the moon would be in Libra, the opposite sign from Aries, because that's that full, you know, it goes from 1 to 1. So, you know, in April, when the sun is in Aries, you may see yet another culmination. You can refer back to this reading and see what happened. So let's try this out and see what comes up for this past, present, and future for you, Aries. Ooh, yes. Okay, so bring love into the situation. This is the immediate past. So this is what you learned during that Pisces full moon this past month, is to bring more love into that situation with that new moon in Aquarius. So right now, what you're sitting in this energy, this is what this current full moon in your sign is bringing to you, Aries. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So like I said, there is some releasing, there is some letting go, there is some stuff that's got to be turned loose of. So that's not bad or unusual in any way. So there we go. The last one coming out for the future outcome as you go forward through that 30-day cycle after the full moon is conclusions are within reach. full moon eclipse card, very, very powerful. So that really, to me, not only denotes that the answers you seek are right around the corner, but it's also about, you know, kind of that once in a lifetime energy, because full moon eclipses are, you know, somewhat more rare. And, you know, especially in the old days before people understood what was going on with the way that planets, you know, obscure each other, it was considered very intense and very momentous. So I think that once you work through some of this old baggage this month, Aries, you're going to have a whole new bright beginning there. So let's pull a few more from the, this is the Queen of the Moon, and just get some more of this lunar energy going on for this moon. Yes, 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 yes. So I think that absolutely there's some beautiful stuff coming up here for you. And these are strong. I'm actually going to refer to I always pull my list of the moon phases here for the full moons, because the wolf moon is coming up into that immediate past position, Aries. So whenever that comes up, this is the January full moon. So that would actually be the Cancer full moon. Very interesting, because that one will actually square your sign. That creates a challenge. So you might notice that some of this stuff that you've been purging and releasing, you really start to notice it in this January coming up when the full moon comes around. Definitely letting go of some things, right on top of that Scorpio new moon about working through releasing negativity and fear. You've got that self-realization, waning gibbous. Not a surprise, because Aries, you're all about self-realizing, understanding the self, valuing yourself. And so this is really you stepping into your power and saying, here's what I am, here's who I am, I'm not afraid of this anymore. To really honestly look at yourself, to take stock of your own interior spirit, soul, desires, manifestations. That's very powerful energy. And so then coming into the conclusion, the outcome, here comes that harvest moon, the fruition. And Aries, this is the September full moon. So we did pass that, you know, just last month, but this could tell you that if, you know, something that you're beginning to plan for, something that maybe you even begin to learn, because that Sagittarian Jupiter energy that's hitting your full moon is very lucky, and this could actually lead to you learning something new. And by next year, the fullness of that really, really becomes obvious. So definitely giving you quite a future projection out here with this reading so far. Let's pull some tarot and see what comes up next. My goodness. Oh my goodness, Aries. This is such a beautiful reading. I love it. So you are in the very past position going out of that Ten of Swords. So this is definitely saying you've had some very big, painful conclusions, some really difficult things that you've had to get through. A lot of it, you know, was just very hurtful to your mind, to your thoughts. Could have been someone literally stabbing you in the back, really, really hurting you. But the good thing about that Ten of Swords is that it's a you know, a conclusion. It's an ending of a painful cycle, not the beginning. And so where you are right now goes from Ten of Swords to Ten of Pentacles, which is a beautiful place to be. So to me, it's like you're leaving behind some really old painful stuff, and you're doing a lot of inner shadow work and self-realizing. And when you do that, Aries, look at what happens. It's like you feel full, you feel abundant, you feel content, stable. The home feels so much happier. Your whole environment and your interior world changes. So then in the immediate future, on top of that fruition, look what came up, just like our Angel of Strength in the beginning. Look at that. You got your Strength card again. So that is so cool to have that come out. So let's see what just modifies these three. Let's see what it says there. I'm just loving your reading here. Yes, Aries. So please, this is such good advice. So over top of that Ten of Swords is the Nine of Wands. You have been through the ringer. It left you feeling really, really tired, defensive. We're just tired of fighting, Aries, and you are a fighter. You're very strong. You're not someone to back down. You're not a cowardly sign at all. Like, you're very, powerful about standing up for yourself or the people you love. And so, you really put your whole heart and soul into it. Absolutely. But going forward, it's like you're just right now, it's like there's a picking up the pieces, because there's people that really let you down, but you're standing strong in your truth, and you're not going to let that get you down. So into that future again, on top of this Page of Wands, this is very much your energy. It's that fiery Aries, Leo, Sagittarius sitting on top of that Strength card yet again. So Aries, this month is all about, and this moon, this particular full moon, this is all about you standing strong in your truth, being very dedicated to your own soul. And I think that you're going to start either taking a class, learning something new, and in a year's time, or like 10 months, you're going to start to really, really see this abundance, this culmination, the fruition, the strength, the beginning of something very, very fiery and beautiful and new. So I love this full moon read for you. All the best, Aries, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.